It's time for What If Wednesday.
What if, instead of having you on this radio station, there was somebody else?
Oh, man. Been there, done that. Didn't work too well. John Anthony, 3 questions on a What If Wednesday.
What if Donald Trump only loses the Latino vote by 10 points or less?
If he only loses the Latino vote by 10 points or less, he's back in the White House in 2025. Hillary Clinton won the Latino vote by 40. Joe Biden won it by like 20. There's new polling out now. Quinnipiac had it out yesterday that shows Donald Trump nearing the single-digit mark on the Latino vote. That's unbelievable. I mean, if that ends up happening, then Donald Trump will be in the White House. And it would be a major turn of events because the Democratic Party always thought that their future, going back to Barack Obama, was going to be this coalition of OWWs, as I call them, overeducated woke whites and minority voters, working class minority voters. That was going to be their coalition that they were going to use to get full control of power in Washington, D.C. And the OWWs continue to come in fast and furious. But they are losing working class voters, not just white working class voters, but Latino working class voters at incredible margins, to a lesser extent, black working class voters. But they're losing these voters en masse, not just because of bad economic policies and bad immigration policies. Like, yeah, believe it or not, Latino American citizens don't love illegal immigration because somebody might have a similar skin tone to them. Like, that's not really their thing. I know that's going to be a surprise to the elitist Democratic Party, but that's really not something they're all about either. And that's starting to show up now in the polling. And this is not what they thought was going to happen with their coalition 15 years ago. And it's turning on them in real time, John. What's next?
What if the Royals beat the Nationals this evening and win the series 2-2? It's 3-game series, 2-1.
Well, if they win tonight, most importantly, I don't think if they win tonight, they won't be in the playoffs. But if they win tonight, they take the series, they get some of that mojo back. They'll have won 2 straight after losing 7 in a row. And I think they'll effectively have punched that postseason ticket.
That'll be 4 games left after tonight.
Yeah, 4 games left after tonight. They are tied right now with the Tigers for that final wild card spot.
And have the tiebreaker.
And they have the tiebreaker. They're up 2 games on the Minnesota Twins, who lost to the Miami Marlins, who are the worst team in the National League last night. So that was a big help as well. If the Royals get back in the win column again today in Washington, while it wouldn't be official, they are going to go to the postseason if they can pull off that victory today. So, big game today. Mark's got his Royals hat on. He's got the fountain hat on. He's got his Royals hoodie on. It was a little chilly walking out this morning at 5 a.m., and he's ready to go. Any big parlays today, Mark? You going to be betting this game, or are you going to just sit back and watch it?
I'll probably just sit back and watch. Maybe Bobby Witt hit and Royals win parlay together. That's an easy, small parlay.
Mark's always finding the angles. An easy, small parlay. A Bobby Witt hit and a Royals money line win.
Yeah, I'll look to see what that is here in the commercial break.
All right. Well, if you get a good parlay that's bigger than that before 10 a.m. this morning, let us know because people want a little juice today, Mark, at least on the Kansas side of the state line. What's next, John?
What if the Democrats can't make Project 2025 stick?
Then Donald Trump is going to take care of business, and Donald Trump is once again going to find himself in the White House. So this Project 2025 thing that was written by the Heritage Foundation, which is a conservative organization, this has been used to fearmonger by formerly Joe Biden, then Kamala Harris. Now you've got TikTok social media influencers who do these videos just saying, Project 2025, Project 2025, Donald Trump, Project 2025. And I saw a montage of this yesterday on social media of left-wing influencers talking about Project 2025. And it's not something that's going to move the needle. Because how many people have actually read anything about Project 2025? And once they do, they'll come to the obvious conclusion. First off, Donald Trump has more or less, I don't want to say he's denounced it, because there's actually some really good ideas in this Project 2025. but he had nothing to do with writing it. Number one, John.
Mm-hmm. We had the guy on, right?
Yeah, we had one of the folks on from the
Trump hadn't
Heritage
even read
Foundation. He hasn't read it. Now, in fairness, Trump's got great political instincts, but I don't think he's a big reader. I don't think he's like sit down and read the Wall Street Journal every morning kind of a guy. I don't think that's who he is. But no, he's not just going to be like, yes, this is my plan, Project 2025.
Well, it's far too comprehensive to be his plan.
That's true as well. Trump's a 35,000-foot guy, right? He's looking at it from the bird's eye view.
Right. This is specifics.
A lot of minutia.
Deep. Yeah.
He's not doing that. So here's what it sounded like on TikTok, the Project 2025 montage that they're trying to jam into, especially young voters' heads.
Project 2025 and on Project 2025. Trump's Project 2025. Trump's Project 2025.
Project 2025.
Project 2025. Project 2025.
Project 2025.
Project 2025. Project 2025. Project 2025. Project 2025.
And Project 2025. Project 2025. Project 2025.
Project 2025.
Project 2025.
How about that one at the end?
Project 2025.
That's right, Project 2025.
They had a singer on a stage doing a rant, and it looks like she's talking right into the camera with the microphone, but then when they pan out, she's reading an iPad.
Yeah.
And it's all about Trump's 2025. I go, well, wrong. Fact checker, where are you?
Where are the fact checkers? This is not going to work. Donald Trump's been in the White House. People have lived through a Donald Trump presidency. And while, yes, the tweets were a little chaotic, I believe most Americans will come to the conclusion that, economically speaking, things were a heck of a lot better. And that's what this thing will come down to. Pete Mundo on KCMO. What If Wednesday's in the books.